Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we have the Mirage Frostspike Dream Realm boss on the VN server, and the top team is yet again going to be using Ravion, as you see here. So here's going to be the team formation. Ravion actually in this team is buffing up the twins and Pheromore, not even buffing up Chimera, but Pheromore is going to be contributing a good amount of damage as well. Ravion does a bit of damage of his own, and Rainier is going to position swap the Chimera. So Mirage Frostspike is a very unique boss because of the fact that he's going to turn you into like a frozen ice seal. You need to then quickly recover your health so that you can escape from that. So if you watch the Chimera here, he's probably going to ice seal her soon. The other thing is that debuffs do not work on the Mirage Frostspike Dream Realm boss. They do not apply to the boss. And that's one thing that Rainier, I don't know, is he actually providing enough value? But Rainier does provide some of that healing. I think that is probably the reason why he is a good choice for this team. But then maybe he can even work at lower copies if he's not being used for his Mythic Plus. So if you see it here, there's hardly anything happening. I think maybe at lower levels of the difficulty of this Dream Realm boss, the Ice Seal is not going to reduce your health by enough. But when you get to the higher levels, it's actually going to reduce your health down to 5% of your initial health. Which is like, you have no health left and you have to rapidly heal it up to cleanse it. But here it doesn't look like there are much issues. But Rainier, I think, is providing definitely that healing. Also, the boss is going to repeatedly interrupt you. So, like, heroes like Smokey are not going to be effective here pretty much at all. Pheromore is doing actually really well in the VN server on these early Dream Realm bosses. He's been in a couple meta teams so far as a good damage dealer and a further attack buffer, for example, to Chimera in this comp. And Ravion, I think, is also buffing up Pheromore to boost his damage further. Again, you have the Blood Moon spell, which is basically the Dragon Roar equivalent for the new season that we'll be moving into. So that is basically going to be Ravion as the meta team for Mirage Frostspike. Now, the people who have scored higher, they've managed to clear this common 2 difficulty and make it into hard, but they're still running the same team in hard difficulty to get these scores. And so it is just going to be about your Ravion, which is going to determine your performance in the early days, basically, of Dream Realm in the pre-endless bosses, because now Ravion is 4 out of 5 bosses. The only boss he's not good in is Nocturne Judicator. Surprisingly, he was even in the best team in Sigmund. And if you guys watch my video about Aliceth from the Pioneer server, Aliceth was in the best team from the Pioneer server testing. However, eventually they came out a team with both Aliceth and Ravion in it together. And of course, if you're not building Aliceth, then Ravion is going to be the best option. And I think a lot of people will have to not build Aliceth because she's a celestial RPG hero without much dominance in Dream Realm so far. So we have 3 more Dream Realm bosses coming up: Magmazard, Blightshroom, and King Croaker. Very excited to see how Ravion will do for all of them. I'm most excited about this Blightshroom Dream Realm boss because this is the boss which has a completely unique mechanics of basically denying your ultimate cast almost completely. And so maybe Sinbad could see some use here, because this was one thing I was talking about. Sinbad is not good anymore because Lucia was basically his only good Dream Realm boss. And now basically all the bosses are dominated by Chimera plus Ravion combo, maybe with Pheromore too. Blightshroom might be the only opportunity for Sinbad actually to be good, because then at least Sinbad doesn't rely that much on his ultimate, and you know, he can just rely on his normal attacks and his skill casting to deal his damage. And so maybe Sinbad could be good for Blightshroom, but also other normal attackers could be good for Blightshroom, so we'll have to wait and see about that. But anyway, overall, it's just another reason to think about pulling or recruiting your Ravion. Honestly, at this point, is basically must pull. Either swap into him or pull him. He's proven his usage in Dream Realm. He's also really good in PvP. Really, Ravion is almost the Chimera of this season. Obviously not as dominant as Chimera by any means. However, of this season, probably one of the most game-changing heroes to be released, and he was the last hero, and usually they follow the trend of the last hero being the best for a season. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck with your recruiting if you recruit for him. Otherwise, let me know what you think about Ravion in the comment section down below. But if you guys are not already a member of my AFK Journey Discord server, please join that. There's a link to that in the description of this video. Also, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.